Onto the line, Kein first, Nickel number 9, then Franco Rossi beside him. Both on KTMs for this year, 1992, as the rest of the riders slot into their preferred starting positions and wait for that 30-second board to go up. It does, the gate drops, and here they come for the first leg of this 3-leg, 25 minutes a moto plus 2 laps, and into the lead it looked like number 12, Jeremy Watley, the British rider. But it's all sorts of mayhem here on the first corner. Down goes number 5, Billy Lowell's the Action Workshop rider, along with fellow teammate Warren Edwards, the British rider, number 55. Into the lead goes number 9. It's Kurt Nickel on the KTM. Second place man, that's Jeremy Watley, number 12. Then it's number 16, Mervyn Anstey. Behind Anstey is number 2, Martins. Then it was Salzer and Thorpe. Number 7 was there as well. Well, Nickel's just gone through. So was Watley. But we're back with Nickel again at the front. He really is beginning to establish himself once again as a major contender. There's Martin's number 2 on the 4-stroke Husqvarna. Listen to that bike just roar. The mellow bellow of the 4-stroke machines. Behind those group there was Salzer Rossi. Thorpe is there, number 7. You see him going through. Whole batch of riders behind that group with mud splattered all over their number plates. Can't see them at the moment as to who they are. 103, well, I'm not sure who that was. But it's Nickel again back at the front, very determined. It was halfway through the season last year that he broke his leg and lost that World Championship. Martin's going through. There's Rossi, 82, beginning to close down on Watley. So we should have a battle there. Thorpe, 7, still in there and going well. But it's Nickel. He is determined to take this World 500cc motocross crown this year for 1992. As he said, lost it last year when he broke his leg halfway through the season. Rossi, 82, the Italian. Behind Rossi there, it looked very much like Watley still as the rest of the pack. They come screaming through. Very, very sticky, muddy conditions. It was so bad here on Saturday, the time training day, that it had to be postponed till 6 o'clock in the evening because nobody could get around the track. You couldn't even stand up on it. Second place man, still there, Martin's number 2. There's Rossi. He's in 3rd on the 500 KTM. So it's KTM 1st and 3rd at the moment. Rossi, to the applause of the local crowd. Look at him. There's Partisan for you. Nickel at the front, number 9. Trying to get his British Championship back again. He's currently leading the British Open Class Championship, but is here at the moment today with determined efforts to get back the World Championship, the one that so far he's never won. Bridesmaid twice, never a winner. Could this be Nickel's year? And there's George Obey. Well, he's the defending champion. He's come here today, currently in the lead, but riding, as we hear, with a broken arm. Whether or not that's just a little bit of killology, as Billy Lowell said, if he thinks we believe him, he should see a head doctor and not a medical doctor. But Rossi certainly's got his head screwed on right today, because in 3rd spot, he's there and he's hanging on to it. But Nickel is not giving an inch. He's in the lead and he intends to stay there until the checkered flag. It'll be 20 points into the toolbox for the first moto. Martins, changing from KTMs in 1991 to the 4-stroke Husqvarna for 92, and he really is waving the 4-stroke flag here today. Rossi still 3rd, 82. Comfortable at the moment, under no threat from anybody else. Nickel, still in determined mood, hoist that bike up over the jumps to take the checkered flag. Second place then, it was Martins. We look back for 82, the local hero, Franco Rossi, and he takes 3rd and 15 well-earned points to the applause of the crowd. Well, there is young Franco Rossi. Well, not so young, but young in my eyes anyway. Getting a bit of attention, a little bit of a wipe down there. And there you are, top 3, Nickel it is. Martins and Rossi, 1, 2 and 3, as we join the riders once again back on the start gate for Heat 2. And they prepare themselves, make those last final adjustments. 5-second board is spun around. That gate will drop and away they'll go. 40, 500cc motocross madmen up into that first corner. Here they come. Will everybody get safely around this time? I certainly hope for Billy Lowell's sake they do. He's having no luck at all at the moment. A lot of banging and buffeting going on. but they're all through, and it's Jobay, Watley, Rossi, Pinotti, he's there as well. Gherkins is there, Nicol is amongst that batch. There's Pinotti just gone through, there's Gherkins, there's Nicol Anstey, Lyles has got a good start this time. Boonen is there, Nielsen, there's Thorpe, number 7, going through. They pick it up again, it's still Jobay, the defending champion at the moment, that's leading. Rossi, it's 82 up in the second. Watley, the Brit, there in third. Then it's Pinotti, Gherkins, Nicol is there, Anstey is there, Lyles with a good start is there. Jobay still at the front, Rossi still second, Watley still third, and it's still Jobay. It's still Rossi. There's nothing between these three. It's Watley, number 12, the British rider. He's the best Brit so far at the moment, but we're looking back for Nicol. Where is Kurt Nicol, winner of the first race? Rossi has got the lead. What has happened to George Jobay? Watley then will move up into second, and as we speak, here comes Nicol up into third. One or two riders coming through. To the Italian riders, to the cheers of the local crowd. Obviously very partisan to their riders, you can only expect it. But it's Rossi, 82 at the moment. He is receiving the applause of the locals. We're looking back for second place man. Will it still be? And it is number 12, Jeremy Watley. Well, the battle is on now. Martins is up amongst there with Nicol. Well, this really is something. You don't quite know who's going to be where next lap around. Very, very sticky conditions. There's Rossi, 82. He's still there in the lead, looking at 20 points to go with that first race 15. There's Watley, there's Lyles, now up into third. Now, we still don't know what happened to Jobay. Dropped from first to somewhere. Obviously, party company with the bike. There he is. He's back into fourth. So Jobay still on the points trail. Oh, Rossi, oh, Jobay, how do you do that? He went over the jump, came down side saddle and still managed to get back on the bike. You can see the rear fender flapping around. That's obviously an indication of a getting off somewhere on the track. Rossi, it is, that's still in the lead, looking at that points maximum. Let's look back for second place. Just look at that. Hoists a 500 up. There's Nicol, now up into second position. He's looking at 17 points. Whoa, we did say it was slippery. Back end of the bike steps right out. Hoisted up over the tabletop. A little bit short. Then it's Lyles, number 5. We're looking back for Watley on cue. And there he is, the British rider, number 12. And David Thorpe, number 7. Well, not the Thorpe that we're used to seeing. He's had a terrible season so far this year. Does not seem to be able to get on the pace on the Cinti Honda. A few more of the Italian riders coming through to the cheers of the local crowd, number 79 there. But we're looking back once again for Franco Rossi, number 82, the leader of the race, and here he comes. Listen to the crowd get behind him. That's Aaron Nicol there, Kurt Nicol's mechanic, cheering him on. Nicol going through. Lyles is now up into third. Number 5 on the Action Workshop, Johnson's machine, the Honda. But here comes once again Franco Rossi, taking 20 points and taking the hearts of the local crowd. Looking back for second position, it should be this man, number 9, Kurt Nicol, 17 points to go with his first race 20. Third place, we'll be looking back for the American. Number 5, it's Lyles, and through he goes. And fourth place, it's Watley with an enormous wheelie. So there you are, first, second and third. Lyles, Nicol and Franco Rossi. Heat 3 down onto the line. Waiting for that 5-second board. It's there, the gate will go down any moment, and it does indeed, and here they come again. Woo! Up into the... Oh, we've got problems there. That's Boonen. Oh, my dear, oh dear, oh dear. Boonen's gone down. He's taken Rossi with him. One of those bikes nailed poor old Billy Lyles. But into the lead, it's Anstey at the front. He's got Nicol there. Cavatorta's there as well. So is Nielsen. And so is 47 Fulton as they come through. Woo-hoo. That was a tremendous crash at the beginning. I hope everybody gets up safely from that one. Well, there's Rossi. He seems to be all right, but that's seen the end of his race for today. But it's Nicol at the moment. No, tell a lie, it's Anstey. Then it's Nicol. Well, the two British riders really are showing on. Jobay's there as well. So was Smets, Hulson, Gherkins, Saltzer's there, Watley's there, Wheeler's there. Really are they getting it together today. despite the conditions. Very muddy, very, very greasy. Mortensen Thorpe Lyles, as we're looking back for Billy Lyles. Well, there he is. He's got Martins behind him on the Husqvarna 4-stroke. As we pick them back up again with Anstey leading. Nicol is second. Nielsen, 111. He's there in third, about to come through any moment now. There he is, on cue, and behind him it should be number 38, young Cavatorta, on cue, and there he is. In the lead now, it's the Brit, Kurt Nicol, number 9 on the Austrian factory KTM. Very much hoping to pick up an overall championship win here today, as well as a points win. Anstey, it is there in second place. Merv the Swerve Anstey, the British rider. He is having a wonderful day today. Up through the bumps and the humps. Here comes 111. That's Nielsen, Jorgen Nielsen. He's got number 11, Johan Boonen on the Kawasaki right behind him. And Boonen, as you'll remember, was almost the instigator of that first race, that first corner crash. It's Nicol at the front. Nicol at the moment, he really has got this race fairly well in the bag, in control. Gherkins, Watley, and that's Salter 28 going through. There's Coyle, Stuart Coyle, 43 Mark Valconaires. That's Olivier Perrin. There's 19 Smith and number 7 David Thorpe. So we all wonder, when will Thorpe get his form back? 47, that's Fusen coming through. Pinotti, Job, Smets is behind Job, number 17. So Jobe's not had a terrifically good start to that race, but he's beginning to pick up places. 17, that's Joel Smets, and here comes Jeremy Watley. He seems to have a problem beginning to drop back off the pace. He's got Carl Salzer 28 behind him, and there's number 3, that's Gherkins. Holson was there with him as well. So yeah, these problems do begin to show themselves up, but it's Nicol back at the front with the leader, number 9, Kurt Nicol. He has got himself an unassailable lead at the moment. Really has no problems whatsoever, but look at this. It's Mervyn Anstey, number 16, up into second place and looking good on the Honda. Behind Anstey, this is the young man to look out for. Young Jorgen Nielsen, 111. There's Boonen, number 11 behind him. So it's all the ones at the moment, third and fourth. But the interesting thing here today, this 500, for the first time ever, we have a female clerk of the course. That's Monique Fabry, so congratulations to her. Another noticeable absentee here today is Ronnie Wusterrad, missing this San Marino Grand Prix with a broken foot. But we join the leader once again. It's Nicol, the British rider, number 9 on that 500cc Austrian KTM. And as we've said before, he has this well and truly sewn up. Only a mistake or machine failure would deny him a first place. 16, it is still there in second place. Young Mervyn Anstey, Merv the Swerve, as he is most affectionately known to most of his competitors. And it's Nicol that's coming up then to take the checkered flag and the last lap board, in actual fact, for Anstey as well. Stuart Coyle, 21, he's in there as well. It's Billy Lyles is there behind him, so Lyles has had a much better start to this race. Coyle, under pressure from Lyles. But here comes the race leader. 20 points in the toolbox once again for Kurt Nicol. That's 40.57 to go with his second place in the second heat. He's happy. Anstey in second place, that'll make him even happier. Looking back, and it's Boonen, number 11, Johan Boonen on the Kawasaki, coming home in third place in this third heat. Well, with those 57 points, this takes Kurt Nicol into a championship lead. Germany to go next, then Hawkstone Park. We'll see you there.